Well, the ruling by the European Commission finding that Intel had violated antitrust laws in a very serious way is important because when you have global companies, the size of Intel, their tech leaders, when they violate the law, the impact is sweeping. Now, EU only focused on the harm to their consumers, but the practices Intel engages in are worldwide. And so U.S. consumers, consumers in Asia, who also, by the way, have governments that found the same violations, consumers are affected in very significant ways. So this is the cop finally enforcing the law. To understand the harm to the consumer, it's important to understand how ubiquitous the PC is. Hundreds of millions of people around the world use PCs. They are not as cheap, not as functional, not as capable as they would be if there were more vigorous competition. That's true in the past, and it will be true in the future if Intel doesn't change its practices. Uh, we're really happy that prices have come down and that functionality has increased. But the pace of improvement, the pace of price decline, is a relative function of competition. And if you have a vigorous competitor, you will continue a vigorous pace of improvement, improved product for the consumer. But if you don't have that competition, and we've seen it time after time, you have less incentive to innovate, certainly less incentive to beat the other guy on price. And I think that's pretty clear. So from an individual consumer, every consumer will suffer some. But I think it's important to look at the cumulative harm to consumers and to a society if, in fact, millions and millions of people are paying more than they should.